Here we are again, back in the garage for another install. Who doesn't love installs? That's one of my favorite things to do. Installs and topics. Love them both. What can I say? But today we're doing an install on something that we've already actually installed, but I'm getting a more quality version of it. So, a couple weeks back, if you remember, I posted a video on the STI Gold side mirrors. They're the OLM model, so I think only STI sells them. I'm not entirely sure on that, so don't chastise me for it. But I wasn't happy with the quality of them, so I got some JDM ones. Ooh! If you guys have been on the channel for a while, you know that I love OEM JDM STI parts like I love fiery poops. Wrong terminology, I don't actually love fiery poops. let's get the record straight on that one. But anyways, these are going to be a quick, easy install. So the JDM ones have a couple of benefits that the USDM ones don't. So we're also going to be comparing these JDM mirrors to the OEM USDM ones with blind spot detection and all the goodies. The OLM ones with blind spot detection and whatnot, and then these JDM ones which are anti-glare. They have a built-in turn signal in them. These are not the blind spot detection models. Unfortunately, they did discontinue those. I reached out to a shop, a manufacturer, a seller in Japan, and I was emailing with them back and forth. I had ordered a set which I presumed to be the correct set for my car, and they discontinued them. So I have an eye out on Yahoo auctions to try to find a set, and a couple people looking around Japan to try to find me the blind spot detection ones, but for the time being I rarely use it, so we're going to be going with this ones. Going with these ones? We're going with these ones. So to take these mirrors off, I'll walk you through it as a relatively quick and easy process. You literally just grab the mirror, pull it out, and we'll disassemble it from there. There's going to be a couple electrical connectors, but we'll get these guys thrown on and then we'll compare the three different models. So like I was saying, these mirrors are extremely easy to take off. Grab them from the bottom, pull up, and they come right off. So there's two electrical connectors. You have the heater plugs up here. Disconnect those two guys, and then I have that one connection for the blind spot monitoring that I'm going to disconnect. And that's literally it, the mirror's off. I don't think it gets any easier than that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the passenger side one off too, and then we'll go into comparing these ones versus the USDM and JDM models. Alright, so like I was saying, on the far left we have our OEM JDM mirrors with the integrated turn signals and whatnot. We have front and back. The USDM mirrors front and back, and then these are the OLM ones front and back. So just taking a look between the USDM and the OLM ones, they're relatively similar. Only the USDM ones come with that clip for some reason, which I found to be a little awkward. But one of the issues I had with these OLM ones is there is a turn signal connector right down in there, which wouldn't fit on the car unless I cut it off. So I had to cut it off, and I wasn't happy with it. These did not feel secure in the mirror at all. Not like these ones did, and I'm assuming not like these ones will, since these ones are also OEM. But just taking a look at the faces of them, so this is the wide angle version. This is the standard angle USDM version, and then this is the anti-glare JDM version. So one thing that I really like about this JDM one is they already come with the OEM plug and play connectors for the turn signal, so you don't have to splice anything unlike this one did. But the overall quality of these, in my opinion, is better. However, these ones and these ones look like they have a similar backing, but they don't, which I don't quite understand. But the USDM ones are the only ones that really look different. So with these JDM ones, I'm gonna get some of this glass sealant here, this Griot's Garage glass sealant, put on these guys so that way I don't get any of that water spotting and the water just falls right off of them. These ones are also heated too, which is nice. So all three of these models are heated mirrors. So there's the heating element, there's the heating element, and then there's the heating element up there. So with this, I'm gonna go ahead and get some glass cleaner and whatnot applied to these ones, or glass sealant, to protect them on these ones, and we'll get these ones thrown on the car and we'll take a look at how they perform on the actual car over here. Now I've got the mirrors all cleaned up and whatnot, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna throw them on the car. We'll get everything plugged in. Once it's all plugged in, we'll take a look at it and actually see how they look in first person. in order to actually be able to plug these in, I need to be able to gain access to the wire connector that goes to this turn signal. So I need to pop off these outside covers. I need to pop off this bottom one, which you can just stick something in there. Pop it right off. So then once you have that off, you can just grab the top and pop it right off also. Now, once we have those off, I need to grab a Phillips head. Now that we've got those off, I can gain access to the wire connector that's right behind here. And once I get this off, I'll show you guys where it's at. But we can get that guy off, and once we have, oh geez. Once we have this guy off, we can start plugging in that new mirror. So in order to take the turn signal off, all you have to do is there's these two screws, one on the top, one on the bottom. Undo those two Phillips head screws, unplug the one connector on the back side, and it'll come right out. So nothing too difficult to do with that. I'm gonna grab this mirror, I'm gonna figure out how this is gonna wire. Once I get that, I'll bring the camera up and I'll show you guys the routing that this needs to go. So now that we've got the mirror on right here, I went ahead and I routed the plug-in for the wires right out the back side there. And then this is the male connector that goes to the actual turn signal down here. So we're gonna end up plugging that OEM male connector into this female connector. And then this male connector that came on the mirror is gonna end up going back to the turn signal there. So I'm gonna go ahead, get all these guys plugged in, and then we'll go around to the other side and check out how it actually looks with the blinker on and see just how well these LEDs look. So if I hit unlock on the key fob here, the mirror should light up. Whoa! What happens if I hit lock? Oh! I like that! This is a good OEM feature. I could do this all day. I actually really like this, and this was such an easy install to be able to do on these. Now with this, I wish this did still have the blind spot detection, or the BSD as some people call it. However, you know, I never really used it that much, and these ones are anti-glare, they're not wide angle, and I'm fine with that. I was not a fan of the wide angle mirrors, they take some getting used to. These also have that turn signal just integrated into it, which looks really good in my opinion. So I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with this. I'm gonna go ahead and get the other side knocked out, and then we'll hop in the car and look at the mirror from the driver's point of view just to see how it looks. Alright, dudes and dudettes, as you can see, we've made it in the car. And turn this guy on, let that cycle, do your thing. It's gonna freak out. Please don't freak out. Alright, so we've got our driver mirror here. I really dig that STI logo right in the bottom of it, which is a little difficult to see right now, but I'm really digging the small STI logos in both of these, as well as this feature. Just, it's so nice. They're just sequential, they're OEM. Shut up, Blackview. So, I mean, they look fantastic. I am in love with them. The blue tint on them looks a lot better than the gold that was on there before. And overall, they're so much higher of quality. The fitment is better. I didn't have to trim anything this time. So if you're looking for a set, I would highly suggest these. Like I said, I love OEM JDM parts. It's one of my favorites. Turn that guy off. Turn that guy off. If there's an OEM part that I can get for these, I always want to get it. Oh, it looks so good. I love it. I love it. So let's wrap this video up and close out these beautiful mirrors that we got here. Why am I so close to the camera? The lighting right here is perfect. Alright, so there we have it, guys. That is going to wrap up our JDM STI mirrors. No more USDM, no more OLM. These are okay. I rate these as trash. With these gold OLM mirrors, I ran these for about a month and a half. I don't want them anymore, so if anyone wants them, just comment below and I'll send these over to you guys. These are the ones, I'll send these over to someone, whoever comments first. First come, first serve. But I'll send them over to whoever wants them. I have no use for them. I'll probably just end up throwing them away if no one wants them. These ones do have the blind spot detection. They're wide angle gold OLM ones. I'm not a fan. I don't like the quality of them, but if you guys want them, by all means, just let me know and you can have them. Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up. I appreciate all the time that you guys spent here with me on the channel and in all the future videos to come, all the past ones you've seen and the current one you're watching now. Ooh, love it! Woo. And if this content helped you make a decision on what mirrors you want, or the mirrors you already have, or you're just bored and you want to watch something while pooping at work, hit that like button. Your boy appreciates it. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, we'll do that right down here today in this corner. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, homies.